the lion's share. It's the lion's share. It's the lion's share. It's the lion's share.
Welcome back. Welcome into the Lion's Share. Walkthrough Wednesday is here for week 6 in the NFL, and we got a good one between the underdog Detroit Lions traveling down there to the Great Plains of Kansas City, the 4-1 Lions versus the 2-3 Chiefs, fresh off a loss to the Jaguars in Monday night. And it'll be in front of the world, will the Lions and the Chiefs, on Sunday Night Football this weekend ahead. Guys, we had some tumultuous headlines with Terrion Arnold. Speaking on injuries, all of a sudden we think he's out for the year, and then all of a sudden maybe just a couple weeks. Gave us quite the scare today.
It was a roller coaster. We'd been talking about it, and it's just like couldn't tell which way things were going to land. We kind of talked about how we on the podcast have been a little tough on Terrion. Ben, you had some interesting stats about how much more efficient the defense was with Terrion on the field. And yeah, we thought we were going to lose him. Now it sounds like no IR, which would lead you to believe that he'll be out at the most 3 weeks, which is good news because the Lions' schedule is no joke. And like you said, they're underdogs against the 3-loss Chiefs.
Yeah, let's be real on TA too. He was feeling in his feels when everybody was talking about him online negatively. He gets the news that he's going to be out for the season, and just like you were sending the stats, Ben, everybody else online, shut your mouth about TA. We're better with him. We're going to lose games without him, and bang, bang, he's ready to go again, boys. This is classic TA.
The turntables. Oh, how the turntables. He's a lightning rod. It's like Eric commented again about he doesn't agree with our TA takes. He sees it a different way, and I think it's just a unique situation where he has a lot of good plays, and you can point at it and say, hey, look, there's TA being good, and then he has a lot of bad plays where you can look at him and say TA's not good. So I think it's the consistency is where he gets hung up.
I also just think cornerback is one of those. It's similar in a way to defensive line where they don't get a ton of love. Like most of the cornerbacks plays you're not going to see. And that's really a good thing, because if you're not seeing the cornerback, that probably means they're just not getting targeted. Like I think that was a huge thing in Sauce Gardner's first year towards, this in the second half of the season, that quarterbacks just weren't even targeting Sauce Gardner because he was just all over guys. So I think that's part of it too. And his mistakes seem to come in really key moments, and I think that hurts him even more. But obviously, regardless, we hope he gets better. And we did see a little bit of the fall off. And Amik, I think Amik is fine. Amik is really solid, and it's good that he's getting more playing time. But I don't think that just because TA's only out for 3 weeks, that means they shouldn't go take a look at some veteran guys.
Couldn't agree more, Mitch. This was the 1 week we were talking where, please, Brad, pretty please, get on the phone and call some teams. We got to be able to poach somebody off a practice squad at this point. I mean, it's necessary.
Just please no Kendall Vildor. That's my only hope, is that we can keep him off this team once again.
Should we go get Unaware or
Jerry Jacobs, another name that's out there? Remember him?
I did see a post from him. He said he's ready to go. Suit him up. Give him the jersey.
Put me in, coach, he says. Oh, boy. Jerry Jacobs, we don't miss you. Well, here's the stat that Mitch you referred to, and I wanted to ask you guys about this because I looked at it and I thought, wow, this is team Terrion with these stats, but I don't know if I wonder if it's deeper than this. So with Terrion in the game against the Bengals, with him in the game, 44 snaps, 3 points allowed. With him out of the game, 14 snaps, 24 points.
A lot of that's the flow of the game, though, right? I mean, they were taking a lot of shots late.
A lot of shots late, and cornerbacks were getting swapped out very very heavily at a pace there when Rock went out with the with cramps. It was left and right on the. So there's a new guy in basically every play that they scored on. So I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt.
It's very situational to Andrew's point. Like the flow of the game is much different. I think Browning eventually settled in, but that's not to take it all away from Terrion. I mean, there are pass rush interceptions and there are coverage sacks. And obviously, Browning was feeling some pressure one way or another. I think Hutch had 8 pressures in the game. He's just become an absolute savage again. Again, I hand up. We've been hard on TA. I think maybe some unjust. But I do think, again, to call back to our good friend Eric, I think he makes his mistakes in the worst possible times, and they're always glaring. Which makes it tough. I think it's like the snowball effect, or we talked about Murphy's Law in the last one. It's like it's not just a defensive holding; it's a defensive holding on a third down. So it becomes even more impactful to the game.
Well said. Well said. Great minds think alike. I was also thinking the word glaring as well.
Ooh, I wasn't thinking of it. Now it's going to be on my mind for a while. But I mean, also he did good enough job to where the Bengals went out and got a new quarterback. So think of it that way.
Yeah, well, new to them.
Yeah, and certainly not new to the league. Joe Flacco. Andrew, you want to hit the shareholders with the thing that you told us about when I jumped on?
Why do you always got to ask me to bring up things I brought up before? I don't remember. I've got the mind of a grapefruit.
They go out of his mouth and they're gone forever into the ether.
Baloney, pal.
It's on us to remember.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez. It was this, and that is the Packers have the Bengals this week, so they've got to play Joe Flacco for a second time this season. Now it comes back.
Maybe. They're not going to put him in there. That'd be insane.
Did you see the thing today that they said they were hoping to ramp him and they want him to be ready Sunday?
Joey Flacco doesn't need any ramp. He's ready to go any hour of the day.
You think that's just smoke? I think they're just trying to...
I don't think Joe Flacco smokes. No, I think he's pretty similar in that department.
No, ayahuasca.
I think they start Browning, but the second he throws an interception, it's over.
Yeah, he's got a short leash. The shortest leash of all time.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll link to this table about Terrion. Another one that was glaring to me was passer rating of 28 with him in. Without TA, it was 158.3, which is, I think, perfect, or very, very close to perfect.
That's such a small sample size, though. Like, I like the stats. We're talking about one game, but I think let's extrapolate that to the whole season, not just to Jake Browning thinking he plays for the Lions.
Agreed.
Well, and I mean, you also have to look at it. They were trying to get the ball out a little faster since Browning was taking so many shots, and that's kind of what I'm worried about here in this Kansas City game coming up. A lot of quick passes, a lot of underneath routes. Old Redwood might have himself a day.
Nice.
Calling it now. Well, folks, thanks for being here, shareholders, on this Walkthrough Wednesday. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well on the short form side of things. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. We really appreciate it, and we thank you for being here. If you aren't already a shareholder, become a shareholder today. Click that follow button. Boys, let's table the Lions-Chiefs talk for just a minute. We want to thank Eric for commenting again. Shout out to Eric, a loyal shareholder out there. Yep. And Mitch, Andrew, I want to do a little fun thing. You guys want to do like a little trivia, a little Lions-Chiefs trivia?
Ooh. Just the two of us? Or
yeah.
Obviously?
Yeah, just the two of us. Because, of course, I know the answers here, so I cannot participate. But I will challenge you two, which is my favorite thing to do, by the way. Challenging you guys. All right, boys, you guys ready?
I'd bet Andrew for loser gives the winner a back massage.
Based on the back I saw earlier, I'll give you a massage any day.
All right. You guys, we're going to go a little rapid fire, so you guys got to be ready.
Okay, so we just answer when you ask?
Yeah, we may have some sync issues, but
Okay.
let's test one. Let's try one. What is my middle initial of my middle name?
Jay.
I actually it is Jay. I did know that. But it's not.
All right. You guys say something at the same
Is it
time.
H?
No, still wrong. All
W.
right.
Jay.
All right. I'm going to count you guys down. And
A,
then
B,
you
C, D,
guys,
E, F, G.
I'm going to count you guys down 3, 2, 1, and you guys say Browning sucks on 3, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Browning sucks.
Okay, so you guys are in
Okay,
sync.
well,
You guys are good. You guys are good.
First of all, I'm going to count you guys 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
I did that for Andrew because I knew he'd understand it.
My pea brain didn't even pick up on it.
Mr. Can you guys give me a rating 1 out of 10, and he gives me a letter grade? I'll give him a B+.
I do
Long
remember
time
you asked
lines.
for 2 grades at one point. I gave you a 4 high.
Damn, fastball high, huh?
Oh. All right. So this is how it'll work, guys. It's 4 questions and a 5th bonus if we need to do a tiebreaker. The topic of course, is Lions Chiefs. Let's start you guys off with a somewhat easy one. You know, we think back to the last time these two teams met in 2023. It was the opener of the NFL season that year. So, what was the final score of Lions Chiefs?
21-20.
I don't know, ball.
All right, first point to you, Mitch. I think Tommy. I think you have a. Do you have a?
Get your hands warm, Andrew.
There you go.
I'm going to start Googling these, but you're giving me no time.
Oh, there we go. All right, question number 2. Which defensive back famously scored a pick 6 in that game?
BB.
Give me a chance.
2 for Mitch. He could take it.
I didn't hear a buzzer. The question wasn't answered. I mean, come on.
Well, as soon as he says which DB famously scored a pick, like I feel like which DB, if we're talking about in 2023, like there's only one answer.
There's only one left. All right, so that was 2. This could be for a potential game winner here if Mitch gets it correct. Number 3, who was the Lions' leading receiver in that game?
Josh Reynolds.
I'm going to say Waymo.
I'm not going to say if he's correct or not yet. Andrew,
Oh no.
Waymo?
is he frozen?
Oh, no. I'm trying to reconnect.
Did he quit?
I think he quit. I think he rage quit.
He's actually gone.
Paging.
Oh,
He was
no.
getting just absolutely
Oh, no.
muddied on this trivia. Oh boy.
Do. Yeah, I mean, he might not return.
He just got eviscerated. Well, we can pause trivia.
We're gonna have to.
Did we have a consensus BAMS player of the week?
No,
Okay.
because we didn't put a poll up for that. We put a poll.
All
up.
right. Swell.
We put up a poll for the question on if referees should be held accountable and have press conferences.
Okay.
It was not a rage quick. Just merely
Gotcha.
disconnect.
Wow,
So
we haven't
you
had
were
one
just-
from you.
You were losing and just decided, oh, I'm out, and I'm gonna Google everything about the game from 2023.
I've actually got it playing in the background now.
Did you get Did you hear the last question?
I didn't hear the answer. I guessed. I said Waymo realistically, but now that I've thought of it, I want to say Amon Ra, but I don't know. Was it?
Gotta give me one.
Was it? Okay, let's go with Saint.
Hang on, please hold.
Speaking of receivers from last year, I don't know if you guys saw Timmy Patrick in Monday night. Looking great.
Probably the right move to move on is what you're telling me.
The Tesla catches, though there's only been 3 or 4, are way better.
Has he scored? Has he scored a touchdown yet?
No.
I might have to change
Famously
my bonus
without
of
a
the week.
score yet.
Definitely doesn't have 2. All right. Well, did you hear Mitch's answer?
JR 47.
The Serpent.
Was that the answer?
Josh Reynolds was correct.
Give us the other 2 questions then. Might as well.
All
This
right.
is
Well,
this is just a blowout.
On the table.
This
pal.
this one might be more up your alley. This one's a little more geographical.
Must be a really stupid question.
Once simply called Arrowhead Stadium, who is the title sponsor, or what formal name of the Chiefs' home now?
GEHA, I believe, is what the stadium is called.
This guy's Nostradamus.
Yes, that's correct. We have the GEHA Field at Arrowhead is the official name.
Listeners, I don't know ball. It's official.
All right. Well, this one's a little different. If you guys want to do the bonus just for fun, Mitch has already taken the cake.
Tiebreaker, all or nothing, Andrew.
I've had 0 fun, so I don't know what Ben's talking about.
We'll do the fifth bonus, and I'll give you the whole game if you beat me on this one, because I feel like I'm playing a.
I'm gonna get
Are you
mayonnaise
smarter than
here.
Are you smarter than a
close.
jar of mayonnaise?
No.
All right. Number 5. What year did the California Redwood National Forest get approved?
I mean, whenever Roosevelt was in office, to say.
got any
No, the redwood in California.
Yeah,
If
the
he
National
pulls
Forest.
this
What year
one
was
out,
it
it's
approved as a
sick.
national forest?
I believe for the Parks and Recs fans, there's an episode featuring the redwood forest, and I think on the billboard it says established in 1968.
If this wasn't discussed while I was off air, this is gross.
Do you have an answer, Andrew?
I mean, if I'm following up with Nostradamus on that, let's just say 69 to have fun with it. Oh, no, I take it back. I'll say
Well, Price is Right. You have
6,
Price is
7.
Right me.
2 for 1. I think I have to give it to you just for that. No, but Mitch was correct. 1968. So that's a clean sweep.
unreal. You guys talked about that. This is unreal. This was discussed off air.
What Mitch and I text each other before the show is totally up to us.
I know a setup when I see one.
I'm sorry.
You're such a good sport.
I'm actually not sorry, and I can't wait for my back massage.
Hey, man, just like Dan Campbell, you don't apologize for a win.
Not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna freaking do it. It's way too hard to win on this podcast.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You do a great Dan, and you do a great Andrew as well, I've been told.
Speech.
Did you guys get to see a lot of the game from last night between the Jags and the Chiefs?
Saw enough.
I thought Trevor Lawrence was athletic. Watching him try to get up off the ground like a newborn baby deer was absolutely hilarious, though.
I like when Peyton said, I tripped a few times. I just stayed down. That's pretty good.
Shout out the Manning cast, yes. And that's the truth. That changed your guys' opinion of this Chiefs team coming in, what you saw on Monday night?
I think I said I wouldn't surprise me if the Chiefs played really well, if the line moved from 1.5 to 3.5. I'm surprised that the Chiefs lost and they still got a point. So it's -2.5 Chiefs. I mean, they're at home. I think it's the classic. You're coming off a loss. You're 2-3, so it's getting to be desperation time. Now, there's obviously a ton of season left. It helps that the Raiders are irrelevant. The Chargers are starting to struggle, and the Broncos are like, all right, yeah, the Broncos are for real, but the AFC West is wide open right now, except for the Raiders. Like, if they could get relegated with the Jets, they probably should. But yeah, I think just desperation mode gets the Chiefs another point.
Agreed. That's what I thought too.
I was saying similar thoughts, except back-to-back primetime games is I don't know if we've ever seen the Chiefs lose back-to-back primetime slots, and that's I think the most worrisome for me. But although I can't recall anything from the trivia, so hey, it could have been last week. I don't know.
There's certainly a team that is capable of losing 2 in a row, not necessarily 2 prime times in a row, but they lost their 2 opening games. So, Andy Reid, really good coach. A lot of good coaches don't lose 2 straight, but Chiefs certainly capable. They have done it just this season even. So it's not the same Chiefs team, and they still miss Mr. Rice out there, who's out for, I think this is his final game to be out, right? He was 6-game suspension. So I think they get him back following this game. But yeah, I don't know. You guys think the Chiefs still take that division?
I mean, I'm sticking with my Broncos pick. I think going fog machines, cigars, whatever they were doing in an early like first quarter of the season win over the Eagles is a little aggressive, but I do think that win against the Eagles is a season changer for the Broncos because they lost on some heartbreak. And they've played some of the best teams in the league very, very tough. So I think the Broncos are the better team. That said, I do think the Chiefs are still a playoff team because they've been playing with one hand behind their back for the first part of this season.
I agree, Mitchell. I thought to open the year after the first 2 weeks, it was going to be the Chargers that were going to take this division, and as of late, they have not looked great. Broncos look like they have playoffs written all over them at this point. But it's really hard to doubt the Chiefs after what they've done.
Yeah, they got a lot of history behind them. I just looked ahead at when the Chiefs and the Broncos play. They don't play until November 16th, which is still over a month away. Kind of crazy. And then they play again on Christmas. So what a treat that could possibly be. What a present, maybe I should say, that would be on Christmas Day if those teams are both.
You missed that. That was laying right out there for you in the open, and you just walked right over it.
With the power of AI, maybe it'll just paste right over that, like it never happened.
Nope.
Vetoed. But in all seriousness, what a good matchup that'll be if those two teams are fighting for that division come Christmas time week. I think that's week 16 or 17 perchance. Anyway, we've gone on long enough. We've done trivia. We've talked the thinning cornerback room for the Lions. And now I think it's time to talk predictions. Can't remember who went first last week.
Who week 12 it looks like is Christmas. Is that right? No, that
can't be right.
No, I typed in Christmas. Okay. You are correct? No, you're incorrect. What is this? What are we looking at here? Who else plays Christmas? Is it Vikings, Lions, Chiefs,
Yep.
Broncos?
Yep. And then Steelers, maybe? No, I may be thinking of last year.
I think it's Washington and the Cowboys.
Yep,
I think
Cowboys,
that's Thanksgiving.
Commanders.
Or is
Nope,
Oh.
that's Christmas. Cowboys, Commanders at 1. Lions, Vikings 4:30. Broncos, Chiefs 8:15.
all of those?
That's a good slate. I think Cowboys Commanders will be a pretty fun game. Lots of offense.
Oh yeah. Cowboys most yards in the NFL, right? Or at least Dak does, I think.
Well, apparently the NFL gets it too. All division. I mean, might as well put it on Thursday night.
It is on Thursday night.
That's what I'm saying.
Christmas falls on Thursday.
You think the Lions will go? That's home, right?
No, I think it's in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, okay. So they'll probably go all whites. If I
Yeah.
had to guess.
I don't know. Last year the Vikings went all whites and did the snow in the stadium for that matchup, I think, right?
Then the Lions should get to wear the all blacks.
Hmm. Little Christmas Cole edition jerseys.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it
I don't
either.
hate it. Sorry, Ben, cut you off. Your predictions. Andrew, I think, should go first as trivia runner up.
Do you really want me to say 24-17? Nah, I won't do that. I won't do that to us. The Lions have put up a lot of points this year. I think this might be a pretty tough matchup. Man, let's put a number on it. I'm thinking, I don't know, 31-24, something like that. That's what I'm thinking we're going to fall in at.
I like that pick. That's very close to what I have, Andrew. It's very close to what I have. Are you done? You want me to go?
Yeah, 31-24. We can't double up on the same score, right, as the podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate
Check
that. I'm at 31-27. I think this is going to be a really tight game. Few big things. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Still feels like the Lions are, even though they've had some really good run games, we haven't seen it at like its peak yet. I think you establish the run early and it opens up the play action pass for Jared, which leads me to the next thing. You got to protect Jared and keep him upright. It's going to be a big game for the interior guys with Chris Jones. Saw a little play. I don't know if you guys caught it where Chris Jones was kind of like started walking when Lawrence had his rushing touchdown and then like ran for a second, walked, ran for a second, walked. So I think establish the run early, open up the play action. These are the Lions things 101. And then turnover train is going to be huge in this game. I know it sounds like some cliche stuff, but against a very hungry Chiefs team, and we've seen how important the turnovers are for us, and not just get the turnovers, which I think is part A, because just keeping the ball out of Mahomes' hands is going to be pretty important, but also scoring some points off turnovers is going to be very, very crucial in this game. 31-27 Lions.
Mitchell, quick question. If they're running the dang ball...
1968.
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Are all points going to come from the ground? Or are we going to throw some? JG going to get on the board?
No. These guys get down in the red zone, and like I honestly think like the Lions offense somehow gets the most versatile inside the 8-yard line. Like they have so many like Gibbs, Montgomery, Laporta, Tesla, St. Brown. Who do you cover?
It's like the Redwood zone going on down there. No, nothing. All right. Fair enough. I certainly did not have 31-24. I'll tell you that. I did not have that ever in my scorebook. And I certainly did not have 24-17 either. I think I'll echo a lot of Mitch's points. So a lot of long drives out of the offense, keep that Chiefs offense off the field, the best way to help out that defense that has a banged up secondary. And on the defensive side of the ball for the Lions, got to cut down on those big plays because the Chiefs are going to be aggressive in this one. They're 2-3 team coming into this. They know what this game means. And they certainly will want revenge for the 2023 loss right after the Super Bowl. Then the Lions came into their building and won. Once again, at GEHA Field in Arrowhead. So it's going to be a hungry team. They're going to be aggressive, and they're going to be putting it all out on the table on offense. So cut down on the big plays on the defense, and a good way to stop that is have some long drives for the offense. So since I'm going to have to amend my score, since we can't give out 31-24 duplicates, I'm going to go 28-26. Lions win it on a 2-point conversion stop late.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
I'll start calling you Nostradamus if this one comes true.
Made that up on the fly, have you know. Great scores, though, guys. Great. All right. Keeping you informed segment. mentioned, this is Sunday Night Football, Week 6, 8:15 Eastern on NBC. Peacock, if you have that as well. Chiefs, 2.5-point favorites, over under 51.5. The weather looking like it's going to be nicey, mid-70s, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds in this one. Could be a little breeze in there, and we could have some sprinkles by the end of the game. And I'm not talking about ice cream sprinkles. On the call, Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth, of course. All right, let's transition to the NFL talk. Guys, our video about the 0-17 Watch Jets got quite a number of hits online, and people voicing their opinions, Jets fans or not. We have quite a few people that think they're actually on 0-17 watch.
Damn. That's pretty soft, I think.
I agree. I think they get at least 3 wins.
I mean, I haven't looked ahead to the rest of their schedule, but that no takeaways is so glaring. That's a scary stat to be behind on.
Yeah, I'm curious how long that goes for, because there's got to be, what's the record, I'd be curious to know. How many weeks has a team gone without getting a takeover?
Well, like you're saying, you get a defensive-minded head coach, and you think at least that's one of the things that would hold up. Their defense was pretty stout last year. Their run defense was really good. Does Quinnen Williams still play for him?
That's a good point. Does Quinnen Williams still play for them? Trivia question. Yes. Yes, he does. D-tackle, of course.
Yeah, their defense was nothing this year.
It's sad as I look at Quinnen Williams' page. How many years do you think Quinnen Williams has been in the league?
3?
7 years. Are we old?
You know what? I immediately regretted that because I said 3 and then I went back to him sneezing, blessing, and thanking himself.
That's right. He did do that, didn't he? Was he that?
Yes,
was that
he
him?
Yep.
Man, I thought it was one of his first years in the league when he was playing with Aaron. That's why I was going to say 3.
Yeah, I would not have said 7. 7 years? That's crazy. He does not seem like that much of a vet. Anyway, certainly on 0-17 watch. They've got the Broncos off this week, off to London for them, I think, right? And I think it's overseas. Then they got the Panthers. They get the Bengals, so there's a chance. The Browns, there's another chance. Patriots, probably not. Ravens, probably not. Falcons, probably not. Dolphins, again, maybe. Jacksonville, probably not. Saints is a good opportunity in Week 16.
You say that, but they almost beat the Bills. They were in it until the end with the Bills. I mean, this year has felt like the most NFL year of all time where any team can go out there and win a football game.
I think that's what they say in the industry. A lot of parity out there, right? A lot of parity. Joe Flacco to the Bengals. We already said that. That means, unless you guys have anything else for the NFL talk, you guys know what's next. And now, time for the Pigskin Spin.
What are we doing here? This is just incredible podcasting.
Something to do with your setup. It must not come through.
Really?
It's top tier audio, man. I'm sorry you missed it.
So angry.
So did you not hear any of the game show noises that I played earlier too?
Nope.
Tough. Well, you know what's not tough is you sitting right up top at the leaderboard at 6-1. Congratulations on taking it through the first third of the season now almost.
That makes me so sad.
I know. I can't believe I just said that.
This is why we call him Mufasa. We look up to him. He's in the clouds, my man.
Uh, uh,
Just watch out for
okay.
those stampedes.
And for the rest of the standings, Papa Burgundy 5-2, right behind me, and somewhere down there 3-4, Ben.
Yep, that's right. But you know what? As I said, 2/3 of the season still remain. So, Mitch, I don't believe you've gone first yet on the Pigskin Spin.
Really?
I think it's
Okay.
time.
Let's go.
Wow.
I don't think I'm going to overcomplicate this. The Cardinals are in shambles. Did you see their coach got fined $100,000?
For the interaction with the player?
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. I'm picking the Colts here. I think the Colts are very good, and the Cardinals are. I think at the end of this year, Kyler Murray's gone.
I mean, has Gannon...
Feels like it.
I think you're right. Has Gannon lost full control of the locker room at this point, Mitch?
They're just in disarray. Like they have lost two of the most comic. Last week was maybe the most comical game I've ever seen in the NFL. That was a XFL UFL special. It was insane.
You said that,
weird.
and I didn't know how bad it was until I rewatched it.
Hilarious from both teams.
Yeah, I could not believe the fumble, the dropping the ball at the goal line, how much they were up. Oh my god, I can't believe you got this game too.
How would you guys handle that? I think we talked about this. Like it's so much easier to say, but like if I'm a coach, I'm like, if you do that, you're 2 games. You will not see the field because that's just completely inexcusable.
I couldn't agree more. You're gone. Catch the next bus ticket out of here. But I mean, they've just got no talent. They got to keep him, right? I mean, the Vikings pulled the trigger with Addison in London and sat him down for the first quarter for whatever he did, and I guarantee he's right up there this week running the ball again.
I think the simple answer is you glue a ball to his hand. He's got to wear it at practice all week.
Friday Night Lights, tape it to him.
Yep. It's the only answer, I think. All right. Mitch has got the Colts over the Cards. Andrew, this one's for you, pal.
Yay.
Browns at Steelers.
My God.
Ugh.
This is a weird game. The Steelers are coming off when they won in Ireland. Are they coming off a bye?
Steelers are off of a bye, yes.
Off of a bye. The Browns are desperate for a win.
So are they good, Andrew? That's the question here.
What's that?
Are the Steelers good? That's the question you're being asked. Coming off a bye, are they getting a win?
It is, and I see that Ben has already wrote in my answer. I am going to follow him here. I'm not going to say the Steelers are good. I'm going to say Mike Tomlin is too good coming off of a bye here with some veteran players.
All right.
Give him the Steelers.
He's got the Steelers. I'm going to get some shitty matchup. I already know it.
There goes the PG rating.
You're so sour on this season already. There you go.
A nice
Gift wrap
London
for
town matchup. Broncos at Jets. I've gotten the Broncos every week, have I not? Almost every week.
Nope. So you're picking the Broncos.
Wow, he's going to keep him on 0-17. Watch.
Yeah, he is. Andrew, great call too. Mike Tomlin in his career, 14-4 coming off the bye.
Yeah, he's a good coach. He's a pretty good coach.
Wow. Give me the Jets.
Ooh, doggy.
You're not picking the Jets. You don't mean it.
He means the
What's
drop.
the spread
He's
at?
trying to pull.
What's
he's
the
trying
spread?
to pull a funny.
What's the spread here, Jets and Broncos? I think it's 7.5, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 7.5. Boy, I'm just thinking in my head, Broncos hangover after basically they had their Super Bowl last week against the Eagles. I'll give it. Man, you guys are in my head now. I think I gotta go the smart decision and go Broncos.
You were never gonna not go Broncos. You're putting on a front right now.
Give me the Jets.
This is all in K. Oh my God.
All right.
That answer,
Bonus wheel time.
That pick should strictly be because they take a plane to London, whereas the Broncos are riding a horse.
This is my favorite. Except I think backup QB is garbage.
He doesn't like it, folks. He doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
I got an ad blocker.
Can you guys guess the biggest spread of the week?
Broncos Jets.
Nope. We actually talked
fuck.
about it.
Oops. Bleep. It's Bengals Packers 14.5.
Yep. 14.5. Yep.
All right.
Kind of shocked it's not the Cardinals Colts.
Draft?
Colts Cardinals, yeah. What's that one? Colts Cardinals?
Do you want Colts Cardinals? 6.5.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to snake draft this, Ben? You kick us off?
Yep. Oh, speaking of backup quarterbacks. Hold on. I gotta bring up the week 6 matchups and remind myself.
Oh no. Who is he gonna pick?
What are my options here?
I mean, it's either you're picking the 49ers over the Bucks or the Bengals over the Packers, I think, right?
I think the Ravens still have, yep.
Ravens over the Rams.
Oh, yeah, Ravens over Rams. All right.
Unless Dylan Gabriel's technically your backup starter now.
I don't think anymore. I think since they traded the guy who was the starter, I think Gabriel's just the starter now.
Oh, hell, maybe Shadur will come in.
That would get wacky. Or maybe Geno Smith gets replaced in Vegas.
Man, he's struggling.
I don't know who the backup is for the Raiders, to be honest.
I thought it was AOC.
I think she's in Washington. Papa B like that one. I think I have slim pickings here. I think I'm gonna have to take. There's no way the Rams lose 2 in a row. Can I take?
You could always just take the Packers to lose.
I know I kind of like that, but so is Brock Purdy still out for the 49ers?
I believe so.
I mean, he might be out forever. He might be the official backup, even if he's healthy.
Right.
I think he's still out, yeah.
That's the only one that really caught my eye. Man, all right, I'm taking too long. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I guess the 49ers. Big Mac.
All right.
How dare you bet against Baker?
Don't you know it? It's already in there.
It's a beautiful thing.
Ooh.
A home
underdog.
Home underdog.
Who do we have?
Giants, Dolphins, Saints, Panthers. Ravens.
I was just about to ask if the Ravers were dogs.
The Ravens are dogs. Falcons are dogs on Monday night.
Did you say Raiders?
Raiders are dogs.
Give me a get right for the Raiders.
I like it.
If
really
that's
like
what it
that
took
pick.
for the Titans to get their first win.
No. Raiders are favored by
Golly,
4.5.
I got lied to.
Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge sickles they are. That's my bad. That's on me.
Well, Commanders favored against the Bears.
Yep.
Saints, dogs.
Correct.
Yep.
Saints are dogs.
I'm going marching.
Lock it in, baby.
Captain
I like
Ryan's
that
so
offer.
high right now.
Patriots off of Bills win. Yeah, I like it. All right. You get a primetime choice, Mitch.
Oh god, I feel like I just doubled down on my pick, right? Like, I don't think I need to complicate it. Is that or no? Did we make that rule? We weren't going to pick Lions games.
Correct. No, that's why they're not on the normal edition.
Okay, well then I'm going to pick the Bills because I think the Bills are also looking to get right, and I think they might put on a show in Atlanta.
All right. Bills over Falcons for Monday night.
Mufasa going 2-0 this week. I'm feeling it already. Those are good picks.
Ooh, don't tease me.
I'm already giving you a massage.
Does Thursday count? Is that prime time?
Oh heck yeah!
Yes.
I'm gonna stick with the Bills, but I do think the Eagles put it on the Giants on Thursday.
Yeah, that one could be bad.
Yeah.
Whit may go
Prime
home
time.
early. Sherman, Richard Sherman's gonna have something to say if somebody's getting blown out in this game.
Pause. All right, guys. That's your pigskin spin. Oh yeah, we're gonna do an explanation. That's week 6 of picking random NFL matchups on the spot. That's what we do. That's what
Random.
we do. That's what we do here. Except it seems like Mitch always gets better favored matchups than me, so I'm not sure why that thing's weighted that way.
Maybe it's because you're doing things like picking the Jets.
Jets, Jets. Take them off the 0-17 watch after this week, folks.
I would be so happy for you.
I would be happy for Aaron Glenn, you know?
I think realistically though, if you lock that in, you're staring 3-6 down the barrel.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm good for one between them and the 49ers. I think
49ers look pretty good.
it's fluky. It's going to be a fluky
Yeah.
week, I think, this week, and so it's going to have some stuff, I think. And
I like Papa B's picks quite a bit too. I like Steelers and I like the Patriots on a little bit of a hangover.
big S week. Big S week for Andrew.
That was backwards.
You didn't have to correct him.
Yeah, because my Tigers logo. Speaking of which, how are the Tigers doing? What
Not
inning
good.
are we in?
It's
Is
not
it?
good.
Oh, I shouldn't look it up.
It's bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Mariners.
Oh, that's a lot of time. That's almost too much time for the Gritty Tags.
Most dangerous league in sports, 4-0 baseball.
Famously.
All right. Well, any closing thoughts, guys?
Nope.
Yeah, you're going 0-2.
All right.
Oh,
Time will
You're
tell,
doing
my
good.
friend. Well, thank you, shareholders, for being here. We recorded this on Tuesday for the record. We'll post it on our normal time. Become a shareholder today if you aren't already. What the heck are you doing? Watch us on YouTube. You can see that spinning wheel in action, or catch clips on TikTok and Instagram. We'll be back on Monday, folks. Change your calendar dates, change your alarms with the Sunday night primetime matchup. We'll be back on Monday to recap that one. Let's go Lions in Arrowhead. We'll see you guys Monday.
Meow.